Gemini, hello. Let's do your spy spread. I was actually pulling some cards and getting to your energies. And, I thought I would share this with you. And then we'll go to your read, starting with Oracle and then Tarot. So, Gemini, we have reach out, listen, and slow and steady. And it's so interesting because these cards are kind of echoing each other and they're from different decks. So I thought I would share this with you because it's kind of significant. We're kind of working toward here with Gemini energy and needing to use a lot of patience, maybe moderation. Things are kind of slow moving, but you're working toward a happy home environment. You're kind of manifesting a certain dream or an outcome that you're looking forward to here, involving things that would make you happy. Now, if you would take a peek at this, they look very similar. Something that will be really beneficial, or at least that you feel is you following your dreams and being able to achieve something that you really want at this time, involving your home situation and changes that will need to take place, because we have home and joy and stability. These are also very similar energies, these two here, about your home life. So there's some kind of liberation, happiness, this kind of thing that could be wanting to take place. You could be wanting this. Now, the problem here that I'm seeing that you may feel is that you may feel like it's taking too long. Maybe there's stagnant energy. And so with the guidance with this is maybe you could benefit if you were to ask for help from other people, although you can probably handle the situation on your own, and you know that you can. It would benefit if people were able to help you in any kind of way, this kind of thing. And obviously, you don't have to do that. That's just here. Okay, let's go to your read, though. I thought I would just share that with you. It's just so interesting how it just came out like that. Okay, cool. Cool. You guys, I really do hope you're doing well. So, what a time to be alive, huh? What a time. Okay. What do we have here for Gemini? I've been getting weird feedback on the microphone, so I hope the audio is okay. It's actually caused me to restart a lot of videos lately. Okay, what's going on for Gemini, please? So your home life, we're working towards certain changes regarding your stability, something that you feel is following your heart, following your dreams, being guided with your intuition here. For Gemini, please, what's going on? Oracle, where are you? Love conquers all. Really? Oh, this is quite a bit of cards, so I'll just take a peek. There's kind of like a battle between head and heart a little bit here. So certain decisions that need to be made. Someone kind of encroaching upon the other's boundaries, maybe certain things that have not been expressed, and that could be why that someone could be creeping, trying to figure out information. Okay, that's a side note. Let's get back to regular. Unless it comes out again, we'll talk about it. What's going on for Gemini, please? So we have the Love Conquers All card. The knowledge card. See, so there's the information. Compassion. So it wants to come out. Again, your compassion energy. Ecstasy. This is like those two energies that we saw where the person was kind of like soaring in the clouds and feeling very happy. This is what we're working toward here. Yielding, rapture, bliss, 27 as a number 9 in numerology. Ooh, okay. Also, a number 6 from a 24, love conquers all. Enduring loyalty, eternal love, and lasting commitment. Okay, your stability factor is a main priority right now. It's a concern even for some of you, okay? And I'm saying that because of the numbers that we're seeing here. Okay, knowledge, study, learning, and education, a number 3. And I'm going to actually scoot this. Compassion, empathy, kindness, 14 as a 5. Okay. You're needing to make kind of a tough decision, it feels like. This feels like this is a tough decision. And you may also fear hurting people, or someone feels this way about you. There's quite a concern here about someone's feelings, emotions, empathy, this kind of thing, and needing to or wanting to be more of a support character than before. Nevertheless, we still do have some kind of decision that's being made here. I want to know if it'll come up in the read. Obviously, we will refer back to those oracle if anything else comes out about that. So we're trying to get to a place of happiness because previously it may have felt just not quite there, or something is lacking, or it's a renewed happiness for you, Gemini. Renewing even your faith and happiness. Okay, the 4 of Swords. This is reminding me of someone just kind of resting at home. Oh, your 4 of Swords actually came out in your previous read, and it was on Gemini's side. Let's see what else we get. Okay, I think you guys are thinking over something here. Taking a break even, or needing to actually have a conclusion, a clear-headed decision. 6 of Swords about detachment. Oh, interesting. Definitely getting to a better place. It's about needing to get to a better place, but there's a pause on this for some reason. 8 of Wands, message. Okay, for some of you, the pause is that it hasn't been communicated about, or that the energy is not necessarily all built up behind it to actually let the ship sail. So this is like the family on a little ship or a boat, and someone's rowing them across the water to a better place, right? And we're needing more energy behind this. We have Page of Cups and inventiveness. Now, this may explain why this hasn't actually been made yet. This decision hasn't been made, or the changes to get to a better, happier, more stable, solid place has not been made, because we're still kind of questioning whether or not this will be what it's chalked up to be here. And this is just kind of coming between you and whoever else you may be dealing with, which we will show in this read. Alrighty, well, let's get some cards here. Oh no, we're gonna do these today for Gemini. Yep. All right. So you want to move to a better place, but you're kind of tapped out, or taking a break, thinking things over. You guys may actually have conversation about this, or you're wondering how to express yourself or someone else around you is. Gemini, please. Show me Gemini, please. Knight of Wands. Oops, I caught that. Okay. That's Sagittarian energy. Wow, so you have major desires that you can feel like you've been quelling or holding yourself back from your major I want to say decision, but that's not the word I was going to say, and now it's gone. It's gone. Holding yourself back from something that will, make you happy, which we've been kind of seeing here. You have certain problems in your area, in your arena. I was going to say arena, and we get this 5 of Swords coming out, that need to be handled. They're challenges, and this is also a card of challenge. regarding your connection with somebody. And this could be why we're, there's a break between you and somebody perhaps, or something is just not moving and we're needing to. So we could be moving into that energy as I'm drawing these cards, okay? Also, you are kind of in a position here that you feel you need to do this. It's best for you. You're going to handle yourself. You're drawing up your courage and your strength to go after your desires here, involving a connection with somebody. This can be like a spiritual connection or like an intimate connection, this kind of thing. Also, if there is any kind of concern that you feel someone would be taking advantage of you, you're nipping that in the bud immediately. Be cautious or careful or mindful that someone may feel that you are taking advantage of them. Okay? Not me. I'm not saying that. Someone could be feeling this way. Partner B on the right is going to be partner, love interest, friend, family member, neighbor, whoever in your life that you know and you have a relationship with. Okay? Left side is partner A. I am calling Gemini for the sake of this read. You can be on either side, so pick a side, can go back and forth, and can be vice versa. Tell me about partner B, please. Pick a side, Gemini. Tell me about partner B. Who's partner B and what are they up to? Where's Waldo? Page of Swords and the Hangman and the Ten of Wands. Ooh. This person is getting a little bit nervous, guys. They're getting nervous, anxious about some kind of heavy load that they're feeling here with the Ten of Wands and the Hangman and the Page of Swords. They could also kind of feel suspended at this time, so that kind of pause here could be making them nervous, a pause of movement. Someone has paused and is trying to, wow, this came out on their side last read as well. The Ten of Wands. So this person is feeling like they need to break free from this burden of feeling nervous. Let's see what else we get though, and then we'll talk about it more. Let's see. Partner B. 2 cards. The Ten of Wands. And the Two of Wands. So you guys have this connection with somebody. You have certain desires, and this person may know this. They could fear certain kinds of changes that are going to be happening here, or a certain amount of work that needs to be done in order to make wise investments for the future involving your connection with this person. Now, some of you may be dealing with someone who wants to continue to put work into a situation here, kind of like wipe the slate clean, and to be able to maybe pick up the slack. For some reason, I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but they feel like they need to, or they want to really put effort into a situation here, because it feels like someone's just about had it, okay? So it feels like a make it or break it period right now, guys. And this person wants to put effort. Let's see what else we get. I'll name the signs in a moment. Tell me about the Knight of Wands and the Strength card, please, for Gemini. 7 of Wands. The Lovers. Hello, Gemini. So you're in a position to fight for your needs, your desires, your feelings, your love connections as well. You're kind of inspired and fueled by your desires at this time to guard what's yours. And these situations that you're handling, you're kind of intense. You have a very intense energy behind you that's fueling you at this time. Tell me about this Five of Swords and the Strength card for Gemini. Oh, well, that's a lot. Regarding the Two of Wands, okay, now this makes sense. So we see here, I'll just name a few signs. We have a fire sign, namely for me, this is Aries. There's also fire here. We have all the fire signs. So Leo, Sagittarius. We have Pisces here, and we have Scorpio for the most part. So, okay. So someone is kind of resisting a certain type of transformation or change here. You could feel like at this time, whatever you're doing here, changes that you're making for yourself, for a happy decision, a happy change involving love, guys, or a love offer or a connection that you feel with somebody. There's a certain decision that could be weighing on you surrounding this, even though you have, you know, your heart and your passion in a certain direction. It may not be coming easily to you. Let's see though, because I just wanted one or two. Okay, tell me about the Strength and the Five of Swords, please, for Gemini. The Nine of Wands, okay, because somebody could be wanting to keep their head in the game, or keep you maybe inspired to keep your head in the game as well. There's a fear of a certain type of conversation here, or to kind of like face the music or this kind of thing, okay? You're not completely tapped out here. You have certain reservations, or there's like a certain setback that is what's needing to be handled. Some of you may feel like there's a part of you that is guarding your desires in two ways, so that you may actually achieve your desires or get what you want here. And also you may be worried to actually let other people in on this that you're feeling here. That the changes that you're making here. It's not been made completely known to others. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Involving your home life. Okay, and we get back to that Page of Cups as well. So, yes. Wow. So there's a lot of questioning involving, you know, if you're going to maybe lose your home life, your family life, something that you had built that had stability involved. This is on your mind heavily. You're wondering, how bad would this situation be if this is not in my life? Or can I live in this state not having this kind of support system that I call my home, my family, you know, people I care about, this kind of thing? Tell me about Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands for Gemini. Oh, so many cards, I swear. The Sun. So there's certain reservations here. Empress. Oh, what else is here? Temperance. There's a deep feeling of connectivity and intimacy that you're feeling here. There's also a lot of stuff that maybe you have not fully communicated, and I'm getting that in multiple places. So you are actually planning to let something be known here really soon, involving your happiness. Also, Leo energy. Had I not mentioned that? Okay. Oh, yes, I did. Nine of Wands and Seven of Wands, please, for Gemini. Three of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. You could be coming to an agreement surrounding finances and how that would affect your single life. You guys may be separating yourself from something that was more stable prior to this. And you're kind of transitioning into kind of taking care of your surroundings and this kind of thing. Someone wants to work together with you, or you want to work together with someone, but it is not completely available in a certain kind of way. Perhaps this person would rather kind of be on their own. This may be you or someone else. Tell me about this Fool, Page of Swords, and Hangman. Okay, so now this person is wondering where their investments are going to lead, where they should spend their time. Some of them may be burying themselves in work at this time, but that is not the main story here. There's some clarity and truth about this decision. Some kind of cooperation and teamwork is needed. Tell me about the Fool, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Partner or love interest. Regarding a commitment. Okay, you guys look like you're going to be coming to some kind of agreement. Wow, okay. Involving some kind of commitment, guys. There may be some moving involved. It doesn't have to be. Tell me about the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. You guys are both kind of in a questioning phase about the state of a relationship or commitment or something that was stable prior to this, guys. And there are changes being made. Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Hello? Okay. The Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So we have Capricorn energy. This came out earlier as well. Definitely major changes, guys. Let's see what's on the bottom. Opportunities. The Four of Pentacles. So there is kind of an energy of someone who could be partner B who is resisting a certain kind of change. And that change would be maybe the dissolution of a home life, or kind of breaking up the home environment, or breaking up some kind of commitment here, guys. And this person may not necessarily want that. So they're kind of waiting to see if they can hang on, maybe put efforts in to try and see where it will go. You guys look like you end up coming to a solution in whatever way that means to you. It can be different things. Let's start asking people's intentions, because then we can really see. Because the energy that is here is not necessarily, it's more like what is happening as opposed to, we'll see where people's desires lie. Okay. Partner A want with partner B. What does Gemini partner A want with partner B? What is partner A? Okay, so you guys may actually be making a deal with this person, or, you know, there is some kind of communication that you will have with this person. You could actually decide to be a little bit patient, more patient than you could have felt like you want to be honest. We're going to be clearing the air here about certain emotions and desires as well. King of Cups. Somebody may have a Scorpio, Venus, or just a Scorpio placement, or Sagittarius. Okay, yeah. Wow. So there's something here, Gemini, that you're making, perhaps it feels like a sudden change that you kind of leave behind with the Eight of Cups, guys. That is, there's still emotions tied to it. But you could probably feel at this time that your freedom is more desirable to you And you guys will have a certain kind of conversation about this with this person, is what this is saying. So this may actually clear your head. You may, you're going to get some more clarity here, clear some confusion out of this, or chaos, like the mess, right? And there could be a good result. So that's what you want with this person, is to communicate about this, or to be patient with this situation. What does partner B want with partner A? Okay, I saw the Four of Wands. They want stability. They want their household intact. Tell me about partner B. What does partner B want with partner A? Wow. So remember, we were pulling this oracle and I was telling you, this is someone who wants to be more empathetic than not, with some sort of information that could be shared here involving a commitment and love conquers all. That, yes, there's still love involved here. I'm trying to be very kind and soft with my person, with people around me. I don't want to hurt them. This is true information, what I know to be true at this time. This is the clarity. This is the decision that I've decided, or I've come to, or I will come to, right? And there's a need to want to care for others in your environment here, Gemini. The way that these oracle are playing into this read is a lot of this is coming from actually Gemini's side, okay? This feels like it has to happen for you in order for you to get some more vitality in your life. You guys could have a happy situation here. Somebody's falling in love, maybe with an earth sign or a Capricorn. And some of you, this may reignite certain feelings of love. You do have two queens here as well. What does partner B want with partner A, please? The King of Swords. Right, so there may be distance involved. You guys are ending something here. You could be actually waiting to end something here, because we get the Ten of Swords and the Three of Wands here with that Queen of Wands, right? We do have the Queen of Wands coming out with two ending cards, the 10 and the 10 here. You're making this person, did I just ask what does partner B want with partner A? So someone here is feeling defeated, or there's a failure involving this relationship, guys. So this person is in a state of seeing what happens next. With the Three of Wands. Hold on one sec. Let's ask that one more time. We do have air here. So there's Aquarius as well as my Aries card, or any air sign or any fire sign. Okay, one sec. What does partner B want with partner A? Holy moly, guys. What is partner B? Then we'll ask possible outcomes and go to the what you can expect spread with advice guidance. What does partner B want with partner A? So I'm also getting now that these changes want to be made faster than what is actually happening. It's taking longer. I feel like I said that though. Partner B want with partner A. What does partner B want with partner A? Okay, the King of Swords again. So definitely needs to be here. Partner B. Clarity. Boom. So we get the King of Swords, the Moon, and the Sun. Okay. So this person, there could be some kind of deliberation or some kind of conversation that you're going to be having with somebody here. Some of you, someone is a lawyer or someone very stern or just an Aquarius, and it doesn't have to be that at all. This is somebody who is kind of straight to the point, wants clarity, especially when we get it with the moon and the sun, okay? So we do have Pisces and Leo here. It doesn't have to be. Involving maybe even children or something of the past, and whether or not the differences will be reconciled here. This person is uncertain about a certain type of liberation or freedom that perhaps Gemini could be seeking here. So this person is definitely asking for clarity, maybe in a very stern way. Okay. I'm just out of curiosity going to clarify these two queens, okay? Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. There's a pause on that Queen of Pentacles and conversation. There could be distance involved. Somebody could be waiting to talk, or waiting to see certain motion or movement here. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. What was that? The Two of Pentacles. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Whoa. They're waiting. This is somebody who's waiting for an Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Perhaps news is involved or information is involved. There's also concern and worry about this. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles one more time. So this person's kind of in a passive state. Ooh, the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. Involving the home life, guys. Yeah, and the wheel. And the changes that need to take place. Involving perhaps even reconciliation or reconciling differences here. So there's something that is going to take place. Or this person is waiting to see take place. Or that someone is, okay? In order to get this to a good state involving the home life. Perhaps commitment. Maybe even for some that could be marriage. So this person's on pause. If they're doing anything, it's making changes, but it looks like they're waiting for changes because there's some kind of opportunity that is known about this. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. This is how, okay. The Death card. So we got the Scorpio energy on top of that fire energy. So there's a big change and a transformation that is taking place here involving future plans, perhaps family life. We get Empress as well. So this may be someone who is married or has children. The Six of Cups as well. You guys are definitely dealing with somebody who could be wanting to, reconcile differences. They really do. And they're wondering if it's possible or perhaps, viable. The Queen of Wands on the Queen of Wands. What do you want, Queen of Wands? The Six of Cups. This person, there's something about the past that this person still wants. That's ended, perhaps. There's some kind of ending involving the past, guys. Okay. Well, let's do the possible outcome. So what is the possible outcome for partner A, please? The Two of Wands. All right, we see that. The Lovers. Gemini, hello. And the Emperor. Ooh, you're making a decision. involving your love relationship and your Four of Wands. Wow, and that came out right here. So you may be investing your feelings, you're making certain decisions about your love relationship, your connection with somebody. This is stability here. So you could be working toward this with somebody who is also reciprocating the effort. So there's somebody wanting to put effort into your situation with them. We do get the Emperor card, so there may be some kind of, marriage, like we were talking about. I'm getting heavily that there could have been a marriage here. So depending on which Gemini I'm reading for, it was either something very stable, or people share children together, or there's some kind of, legal commitment, guys, okay? Well, what's the possible outcome for partner A? So you have a good outcome here, Gemini. Possible outcome, which you can change at any time, for possible B outcome, please. That's what I meant. Possible outcome for partner B. Oh, possible outcome. That was a waiting card I just saw. Possible outcome for partner B. Okay. The Death card and the Magician. Possible outcome for partner B. Scorpio. We get King of Cups and the Death card. Do you have an ending with somebody who is showing up kind of scorpionic? This is somebody who may not want to make certain endings actually stay put, right? Remember I said earlier somebody was resisting a certain type of change, and it feels like resisting an ending. Tell me about possible outcome for partner B. Some of you guys, there may be some kind of divorce. This person is feeling deep feelings of shock, surprise, maybe hurt feelings as well over arguments or fights. You guys may actually be, ending something with somebody that you could have been committed to. But you also have a certain, your possible outcome was good. So someone here is having a bad outcome. Let's see if we can get something else. Possible outcome for partner B, and then we'll do together. You guys are confused about a new love offer, or that they are. And new love offer can be, yes, some kind of new lover or someone who has sparked feelings of attraction, of love, okay? But this can also be whether or not you guys will make peace with one another. This person is doing their best to try and be understanding about certain decisions that are being made. Let's see possible outcome together. You guys, there's somebody here that is experiencing an ending, and they feel like let down, this kind of thing. But then why does Gemini have a good ending? You see what I'm saying? Possible outcome between partner A and partner B, please. There you go, your good ending. King of Cups. Page of Wands. Possible outcome between partner A and partner B. Six of Wands. So you have something really good, actually. 10 of Cups. Wow. Are you kidding? Lovers. Gemini, you got something good here. Your stability is going to be ironed out. Your efforts will pay off. All these things that you've been managing here and fighting for what's right or what you want, your desires, this kind of thing, you're going to feel happy. And I'm seeing 2 marriage cards right here. This can also be sometimes someone who's, married as well. Now, obviously, married doesn't have to be married, but it's some kind of stable union. We should go to the what you can expect here. And an attachment. Ooh, okay. This is This is great, actually. We get the Devil and the Judgment. So we have Capricorn energy. Maybe some of you may be experiencing another go with somebody who has Capricorn in their chart, and it doesn't have to be that. This is someone kind of awakening from a bad state or a bad attachment. And we kept seeing that, you know, you wanted to be free from certain restrictions in your past reading. And it's interesting that this is coming up here with this Devil energy. So there's certain things that will be managed. There's certain problems that will be solved here on Gemini's part. And you also have somebody who is willing to cooperate with you. But you also have some certain kind of ending. Nevertheless, you do have a new beginning with the Judgment card. And this is kind of like we said, the make it or break it part, where people get to decide, you know, do I go straight from here? And there's lots of honesty to be had. There's lots of, coming clean. So this is kind of like coming clean and also breaking free from certain restrictions, as well as addictions or vices, if that ever came into play here at all, which I didn't necessarily see, but it's possible. So we're going to get rid of this Devil energy. So the bad stuff is going to be gone. We have this whole good, happy kind of storybook fairy tale type of ending, which is interesting. And these are possible outcomes, obviously. So this requires whatever kind of work. And this is reawakening. So awakening from a slumber or from a bad state, getting another lease on life, this kind of thing. And it can involve reconciliation. You guys may reconcile your differences with somebody here. And this person at this time could feel actually wounded or hurt or kind of shocked and surprised by what's happened prior still at this time. For some reason, that energy was still coming into play. Well, this is good news, I suppose. I'm trying to see just if there's anything else that we could talk about here, which probably not, because we kind of got everything. So things are going to a better place, guys. Yep. Okay, so there's certain kind of doubts. I feel like this partner B could be a little bit doubtful about, you know, can we get this back on track? Because for some reason they're nervous or they're worried, this kind of thing. And I feel like the suspension or them kind of waiting for certain things here is making them feel like they don't have as much control over the situation as perhaps you do, Gemini. And so they're kind of, they feel like maybe for some of you that this person feels that their fate is in your hands and what you will be able to do or what changes you will be willing to make, and then they could reciprocate this kind of thing, right? And maybe they just don't know exactly what you're working toward or trying to do for some reason. There could be, like I said, those hurt feelings or whatever involved there somewhere on the back end, you know what I mean? But this turns out pretty good. I don't know. Interesting to say the least. All right, so we get some clarity here. That's nice. That's lovely. Okay. Let's do what you can expect, which is advice, guidance, how to best deal with the situation moving forward. Oh yeah, it may take a lot of work. So we even started with that, or patience, okay? So that could be what's going on too. Advice, guidance, please. What can we expect for Gemini? How to best deal with the situation moving forward. Oh, advice, guidance, please, for Gemini. How to best deal with the situation. Forgiveness. There you go. Are you going to give it another try? Are you going to give it another shot? Big, happy changes. Absolutely. We've been seeing that throughout. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. It's a song. It's up to you. It is up to you. It's up to you about your big happy changes, and don't stop. If you want to not stop, then don't, okay? Because it's up to you. And there's forgiveness here. So something is going to be forgiven and it's going to be very happy. So we're freeing ourselves from past situations that were probably, someone had a trust problem or about whether or not things would improve. But it says it's time to take back control of your life and to free yourself here. Some of you guys may actually be ending and then beginning, and that can mean so many different things. But we did see some kind of ending and also a happy situation that results because of that. Advice, guidance, please, for Gemini. How to best deal with this situation. Big happy changes with your soulmate. Wow. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. I'm just going to take a peek here. Love yourself first and children and retreat. And your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. So maybe during a type of, taking care of the self and deciding, yeah, I need some kind of space, or I need to think about a new beginning here, then it's able to get more commitment for some reason, or be able to move forward in a better way. Advice, guidance, what can we expect for Gemini? Oh, separation. Yep. We're freeing ourselves from something here, and let go of control issues is also here. There's something about control, and it makes me feel like someone is kind of trapped to a situation that they're trying to change here. It might be you. So there's time apart and big happy changes. Interesting. Are you going through a separation? That's what I want to know. I'm going to get another card. Unrequited love. And it is safe for you to love. Interesting. So it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, but that also you will have big happy changes. Yes, this is your soulmate. And to forgive yourself even. Some of you may actually need to forgive yourself, or someone else is feeling this way. Interesting. Advice, guidance, please. What can we expect for Gemini? How to best deal with this situation? Moving forward. So definitely you have something that you're going to be freeing yourself from. Your previous reading was all about certain restrictions and you were trapped, and now you're actually breaking free from this. And this is a good sign, but it's definitely up to you, and it's safe for you to love. It says, open your heart to give and receive all, or the highest energy of all. And this is basically you taking back control of your life, making decisions, right? And some of this may be beneficial for you during a certain kind of separation here, because you regain a certain type of freedom, okay? And there could be revelations during that period or around that time that will help, get clarity about what to do about this and where things are going. New moon in Aquarius, wow. Bring love into the situation. You could be deciding how to love yourself best and how to love others best, but bring love into the situation. This is definitely a peace offering or a love offer here, and it's up to you and whether or not you want to take part here, because it's safe for you to love, it says. So we have hold your vision with the fixed moon and take time to breathe out. This feels like we're kind of it feels like that same energy that we were kind of pulling throughout the read, where we want things to happen. It's not happening fast enough. There's certain changes that need to be made, this kind of thing. And we're needing to kind of stay focused, stay patient, and that's not easy to do sometimes. But hold your vision about a separation and unrequited love, and don't stop, because there are big happy changes with your soulmate. And take time to breathe out with forgiveness, actually. Somehow, some way, there's forgiveness and big happy changes with a soulmate, and that's kind of like a sigh of relief right there. But I feel like this energy will be released. The forgiveness or any kind of grudge or something from the past is forgiven. I love you guys so very much. I hope this was your read as usual, and hit the like if you like it. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here today, and I hope to see you next time. Kisses. Bye-bye.